He drinks Amarone. So, for our retailer program to support our sales rep, we also celebrated the 50 years of BioStrath. We did a whole comprehensive campaign where we used these teddy bears. I have to tell you that David had to really twist my arms for these teddy bears. We kept saying, are you kidding? Nobody's going to take them. They're too big. They drove us nuts. We couldn't find anybody to stuff them. I think Anne had the same problem in France, finding somebody. We finally did. Then once we got them stuffed, it cost me a fortune to ship them to Vancouver. But David, I must tell you that of the 90 that you forced upon me, we have used 75 of them. And the retailers love them. They just love them. I was out in Vancouver actually a few weeks ago, and the little kids are running into the store. We're not allowed to market to kids, but that's okay. They are running into the store, hugging those teddy bears. They just love them. So we gave a teddy bear if people bought a certain amount of product. Obviously, they had to buy a certain amount of product to get the big teddy bear, the little teddy bears, etc. As I was saying earlier, I'm a big believer in POS. There's a marketing statistic that says something like 72% of sales are spur-of-the-moment sales. And so if people don't see you when they're in the store, if you're not in their face, they won't buy your product. They're going to forget about your product. So I'm a big believer in having stands. We use them for lots of products, etc. We have big stands for the stores that can buy enough. We have counter displays. We have danglers that we put on shelves that will advertise whatever, like our 50th anniversary, etc. We did the counter posters like Carolyn did as well, advertising the win one of 50 one-year supplies of BioStrath. And to win this, we'll go through it a little bit, they had to send us 50 good reasons why they're using BioStrath. And it's given us excellent testimonials that we're going to be able to use in our advertising, actually. Then we used Carolyn's little teddy bear, but we put a tag on our little international teddy bear to go to the website, how to use it, etc. And on our products, we put little stickers on the products. Actually, we did our own 50th anniversary sticker as well for our products because we couldn't have it printed here. That would be too expensive and wasteful. So we did our own little stickers. What else did we do? We did brochures for consumers. Now remember, this was really, I find, very creative because we can't say anything, and yet we did say something, so you can look at those. We did a training piece. No, this one was not the training piece. This one was all of the specials and everything, the sell sheet that we were offering retailers. We offered them to win an iPad. They had to order, again, as much, depending on how much they order, they would get a chance to win an iPad with every so many orders. We gave our reps also a chance to win an iPad and a chance to accompany me to Switzerland for this wonderful week. We did a 10-minute trainer. Again, can't say very much, but we did do a trainer, and at least it gives the reps something new to go in and talk to the retailers about with the trainer, so you can look at that one. We did a great deal of advertising, especially through Our Healthy Way, and all about the Pestalozzi family and the history, and a 2-page spread. So you can come up and look at any of these materials. And it was a very successful campaign. As I said, well, I've just talked to you about some of the things that we did. The international contest, of course, we're cooperating with Carolyn. But the win 1 year of free product has been very successful. We were quite surprised to see how much we're getting. So if you need any of the testimonials, you can, I just put a few examples that I know you guys are getting, but we got a lot of them, much more than we had expected to get actually already. So our advertising campaign, which went into the Healthy Way, was distributed to over 770,000 distribution. We have a very popular magazine called Canadian Living that does 390,000 copies, and so we insert our magazine within that to get distributed to Canadian homes. And then don't forget, like here in Switzerland, you have 3 languages, we have 2 languages, so we have to also do the French side, and we did that in Chatelaine. And we're now just getting our coupons back. We did a $3 off coupon in the magazine, and we're just starting to get the coupons back. I don't have statistics yet because this campaign just basically started. We started in our retailers in March and April, but the consumer part just started in May and June. So win the iPad and win the trip, and of course Dawn is the winner of the trip. And here's some pictures, like Carolyn showed you hers. Now I have to tell you, where's Alfred? Yesterday he's looking in the shops to see some of the BioStrat displays. I must tell you, if you are in Canada, everywhere you drive, you see these displays right now. So I'm very proud of it. And here's one in Montreal. This one's also, look at that. They gave us their front window and their side window. That's Melanie that got that for us. This one is yours, one of yours, yeah. This one is one of Brad's. It's Homesteader. Is that Brad's? Yours as well? Okay. Some more in Montreal. This is near our office. Michelle, you've seen that one? Yeah. In Ontario. Some more in Montreal. This is our own big teddy bear, live teddy bear, Henry. And these are some of the ads that we did with our retailers, where we would, split some of the cost with them and put it in some of their local newspapers, etc. And so this is the result. You can see the dip that we, unfortunately, this is for the period January to April. We compared every year. In 2006, we really dipped. That was the recall. And then we kept it about the 250 mark. And then this year with this campaign, you can see the increase that we've had thanks to the campaign. So that's the results per region, because as I say, we have 3 different countries. Quebec, again, 52% increase, but overall 34%, and that's January to April. But just the campaign itself, it's a 55% increase. So very much worth the investment, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it for us. So thank you very much. And David, as your oldest distributors, we have prepared a little album with some of our old packaging and advertising and memories for you. And a little... Thank you.
I was going to ask a question about, is a Canadian display stand?
Yeah, this is actually what we call, this format is our generic display, so we usually have it in green with the Vogel colors, and then we did it for BioStrat this year in the BioStrat colors.
Could we swap you some teddy filler?
Pardon?
Could we swap some teddy filler for some?
Absolutely, yes, if you want, we can ship these to you flat, and we could probably, especially if you guys want to order them, we can probably get a better pricing now for ordering some quantities, yeah, for sure. Anything you guys see that you want to order, don't hesitate, give me a shout, and yeah, we'll have to see if it's worth it in terms of transport, of course, but anything we can send you, it's just the PDF.
We'll swap for some posters here.
Yeah, he wants that Yeah, and even the little tags on the teddy bear, you guys can use these as well. Just let us know. It's our pleasure to share.
In general, I will, at the end of the presentations, we'll come back to those few questions about what are we doing with those circular letters. Because that is important. When you see something, you have to ask us, do we send you the data? We can't send you always originals, but then we go back to the country and then we ask, can we have the data, the artwork, and so you can do the imprints in your country. But I will come back to this point afterwards. We continue with our seminar, AnimaStrat. AnimaStrat is sold in about 15 countries. Some of them are the same representative for Weierstraße. Some of them have only